Apple is one of the most popular companies in the world and produces one of the most widespread smartphones, the iPhone. Despite the iPhone being one of the most sought-after products in the world, as of Q3 2021, Apple was second in market share for smartphones, behind Samsung. Apple controls 14% of the global smartphone market share, while Samsung controls 23%. With that being said, in terms of profits from smartphones, Apple is the leader. Apple generated a whopping $365 billion in revenue in 2020. And 52% of that revenue came from the iPhone. That's roughly $182 billion from the iPhone alone. That isn't much of a shock, however. The entry-level iPhone 13 starts at $799 and goes as high as $1,599 for the Pro Max with 1 TB of storage. The iPhone 13 Pro costs Apple only $570 to manufacture, but sells for $1,099. That's a pretty penny. But why is it so expensive, and should it be? The screen costs Apple an estimated $77, the battery $12, the camera $85. The processors, modems, and memory together cost around $185, and the sensors, holding material and rest cost about $210. This doesn't take into account labor costs, marketing, and research and development. Thanks to Moore's law, component costs fall over time, but that doesn't mean retail prices will. There's cost erosion, most noticeably with the big-ticket items such as displays and memory. Flash storage that had a cost of $15 in 2012 costs only a fraction of that now. These types of erosion are predictable. Memory and display costs will go down over time, but a screen that was $40 last year will stay around $40 the following year because they've improved the quality or the size. Then there's the labor cost. The iPhone is primarily assembled in China by Taiwanese companies, such as Foxconn. The starting wage for an iPhone worker in China is $3.15 per hour. Much lower than the minimum wage in the US, which is $7.25 per hour. In 2018, it was quoted that employees at Foxconn make around $300 a month. So, let's ponder. How much would an iPhone cost if Apple were to make it in America? There's no clear-cut answer. By applying the current markup rate to the estimated increase in cost, the iPhone 13 would retail for $3,470. However, some economists think it could cost anywhere between $30,000 and $100,000. This isn't because of the difference in labor costs, but rather about the supply chain and the differences in the necessary skills required to manufacture hundreds of millions of iPhones at high quality to satisfy current market demand. Apple CEO stated that the skills required to manufacture an iPhone are mostly lacking in the United States, but abundant in China. Tooling engineering is a highly skilled position that requires years of training and experience. It's an analog-type skill that combines artisanal craftsmanship with precision engineering skills. Tim Cook also notes that the Chinese have developed and scaled these skills over the last 3 decades. The US and other countries, on the other hand, have gone the other direction and de-emphasized them. Businesses exist to make profit and increase shareholder value. So even with a noticeable difference in manufacturing cost and retail cost, a markup is expected and necessary to keep a company competitive and innovating. What do you think of the real price of the iPhone, and how would you possibly bring it down?